For every YouTuber who became successful after YouTube, there's also one whose life ended in ruin. Just like EDP445, who has been struggling ever since his YouTube career ended. He began his YouTube career as early as 2010 as a sports commentator, and because of his unfiltered personality, he was loved by almost everyone. After a decade of hard work, he became extremely popular within the sports community, amassing over 2 million subscribers. However, his career came to an abrupt halt on April 18, 2021, when he was caught in a sting operation while attempting to meet an underage individual, which he claimed was only to pick up a cupcake.
And so what brings you out here today? Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
EDP445 was never arrested, but his life never remained the same. He was permanently banned from YouTube, and his second source of income, Cameo. He switched to Facebook and was able to gain 6,000 followers, but was then banned there as well. Instagram banned his main account. TikTok banned his account with over 1 million followers. Even third-party websites like 3Speak TV shut down his profiles, and just like that, he lost all his online presence. But it didn't stop there. EDP445 moved from Bakersfield, California to Henderson, Nevada, and got a job as a Lyft driver, from which he was eventually fired following the cupcake incident.
He was driving Lyft, he was driving for Grubhub and Uber Eats, and all three of those companies fired him.
He applied for a name change in October 2021, but it didn't fix anything, as he kept spiraling downwards. He was evicted from his apartment complex after the property owner received numerous complaints about having him as a tenant. He sold his car and began living out of a suitcase, constantly moving from one hotel to another. But his detractors continued to track him down, trying to get him kicked out of wherever he stayed.
He's a danger to everyone in here.
Okay, so I just called security. Go ahead and let security know all
I will
this information.
be more than happy to let them know. Thank you very much.
However, as EDP's life kept getting worse, Casey Neistat would be going in the exact opposite direction. Just like EDP445, Casey started his YouTube career in 2010, but it wasn't built on vlogging right away. Instead, he uploaded short, highly polished films, creative storytelling pieces that stood out from the raw, casual style dominating the platform at the time. This earned him hundreds of thousands of loyal subscribers, but his channel truly exploded when he began his daily vlog.
I started daily vlogging and within weeks, my channel exploded.
My daily vlog went from a couple 100,000 subscribers to 10 million subscribers in 18 months. It was a kind of explosion that I had never felt in any other capacity in my life.
Millions tuned in daily for his cinematic cityscape vlog, and Casey kept it up for an incredible 800-day streak. When he announced the end of his daily vlogs in 2016, many thought it would be the beginning of the end for his career. But for Casey, YouTube was never the final destination. Within months, he co-founded Beam, a video sharing app designed to encourage authentic, unfiltered sharing.
This is what sharing on Beam looks like. There's no staring at the phone. You just hold it to your chest and it records, and then it's posted.
Beam was later acquired by CNN for a reported $25 million. The move marked Casey's first major success outside of YouTube. He began producing branded content from major companies, from Nike to Samsung, leveraging his storytelling skills for high-paying commercial projects, which gave him the creative control and financial freedom he could never achieve from YouTube ad revenue alone. By 2018, he had moved to Los Angeles, where he focused on long-form filmmaking, documentaries, and family life, all while keeping his YouTube channel alive for occasional uploads. Vitaly, on the other hand, first blew up in the early 2010s, during the peak of prank culture. For more than a decade, he repeatedly crossed legal boundaries. It started with harmless but disruptive pranks, like pretending to be a zombie or claiming to have a bomb in his briefcase, stunts that led to multiple arrests. Over time, his antics escalated. He began running onto sports fields during major events such as the World Cup, NBA Finals, and World Series. Eventually, his actions turned even more dangerous and culturally insensitive, like climbing the Hollywood sign and the pyramids of Giza.
It's your life, your choice. Do whatever you want. I don't want to curse because I'm in the Holy Land. I'm gonna go climb down because I think they're sending helicopters for me. Uh-oh. We got military.
However, it seemed legal troubles and public backlash couldn't stop him, until April 2020 when, high on drugs, Vitaly violently attacked a random woman jogging down the street.
Exactly what's happening, ma'am. Somebody's outside shooting the out at somebody. Are there any weapons involved?
No.
No, he's just getting the out of somebody. Okay. Female on the ground. He was punching her in the face left and right.
This wasn't a prank. It was an assault, leading to yet another arrest. Sponsors dropped him, YouTube demonetized his channel, which forced him to disappear from the platform, only to come back after almost 2 years with an apology.
Because of drugs and alcohol, I got into serious legal trouble. A legal trouble that I'll remember, regret, and have to live with for the rest of my life. And I'm here today to apologize to all the people that are listening to me right now, to the whole world, to all the people that are let down. I'm so
He then
sorry.
moved his online activities from YouTube to Kick, where he started as a predator catcher. It rapidly drew in millions of viewers, but then it was discovered that most of his content were staged, and the few real ones landed him multiple lawsuits. Eventually, he went back to his obnoxious style of pranks, and in 2025 he took it international, targeting locals in the Philippines with increasingly aggressive and disrespectful behavior, including theft and harassment during live streams.
Excuse me, madam. I'm gonna f***ing rob you if you keep walking away. I wanna give you money. No? Okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal f***. Go get your vaccine.
His actions caught the attention of Filipino authorities and the public, sparking national outrage. The president of the Philippines personally condemned Vitaly's behavior, signaling a tough stance against foreign disrespect. Vitaly is currently facing charges that could put him behind bars for up to 24 years, while MatPat is enjoying widespread support after retiring from YouTube to move into politics. For over a decade, MatPat was one of YouTube's most consistent voices, breaking down video game lore and pop culture mysteries with the precision of a detective, before delivering an emotional farewell in January 2024, announcing his retirement as host of Game Theory.
This was our baby. This channel has been going for 13 years. I think in total it's somewhere around like 1,200 theories. This has been a literal third of my life. And I'm gonna miss you.
Then on June 10th, 2025, MatPat revealed his ambition to protect and support the digital creator ecosystem through political advocacy.
Creators are some of the first people, the first businesses to actually have to confront these issues head first on a daily basis. And it's our hope through this creator caucus and through the conversations that it's going to inspire that we can help educate legislators on these fast-moving, ever-evolving issues so that legislation is timely and relevant.
But his vision didn't stop at ethics and privacy. MatPat also called for economic support for creators.
Things like clarification of tax codes for a new category of entrepreneur and access to small business support and resources.
Although he hasn't officially announced a run for office, the internet is already picturing what a MatPat political campaign might look like. Give it a few decades, we're going to have to vote between MatPat or Mr. Beast for presidency. However, in a time where many YouTubers fade into obscurity after leaving the platform, MatPat is proving that retirement doesn't have to mean disappearing. Instead, he's channeling the skills, influence, and trust he built online towards something bigger. Meanwhile, Lil Tay is channeling her influence into shock value stunts and controversy. She first went viral back in 2018 by flaunting cars, cash, and designer clothes, claiming to be the youngest flexer of the century.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flexer of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters. This female kitchen is bigger than your whole entire living room.
However, it wasn't long before the internet discovered she was being coached behind the scenes, allegedly by her brother.
Bro, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
After public backlash and accusations of exploitation, Lil Tay disappeared, only to keep surfacing once in a while for all the wrong reasons. First in 2023, when she and her brother faked their own deaths.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Then recently, in 2025, as her 18th birthday approached, Lil Tay began teasing an OF account. A move eerily similar to other viral personalities who've monetized their legal age moment.
You already know what the going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
Despite warnings not to ruin her life for quick cash, she went ahead and launched it, later claiming she made over $1 million in just 3 hours, flaunting screenshots on social media.
I just made multiple Bugattis worth of money, and tell me why this idiot...
For many, it was a disturbing full circle. A child once exploited for fame, now exploiting herself for profit at the first legal opportunity. However, as Lil Tay cashed in on controversy, Maya Higa invested her fame into a good cause. She started started sharing content in 2019. Even though it was centered around singing at that time, she'd often share her passion for falconry and wildlife rehabilitation. But things took a turn when she brought her juvenile red-tailed hawk on one of her streams on Twitch.
Started rehabbing a bird of prey, a red-tailed hawk. Started streaming, brought the red-tailed hawk on the stream, and then that's how my channel got on Reddit for the first time, and that's how everything started. That's how everything started growing.
The clip went viral, instantly setting her apart as one of the only falconers and wildlife rehabilitators on the platform. Realizing the potential to educate a massive audience about conservation, Maya began using her platform for charity. At first, she raised $32,000 on her 21st birthday for a homeless coalition she'd volunteered with. Then, in 2021, she launched a 21-hour live stream to raise funds for conservation, which brought in $578,000 in total.
$570,000. Chat, that is so much more than I expected. I think the best way that I can thank you is just to grind and make this a reality, and you can absolutely count on me for that. So, I will make you proud with your support.
She then used the funds generated to purchase a 15-acre property in Austin, Texas, and founded Alveus Sanctuary, a revolutionary blend of animal rescue and online education.
At 26, Maya Higa is the Gen Z Jane Goodall. From injured birds to abused animals to confiscated illegal pets, she's rescued hundreds of critters from around the country.
She has since poured her energy into the sanctuary, often streaming her work with the animals and even inviting other creators to visit. While she still uploads to YouTube, her content now reflects her mission.
YouTube, I wasn't gonna make this a YouTube video, but then I thought you might like to see it. Today, I will be washing my horse's butt.
This proves that while some creators burn out or spiral into controversy, others manage to take their platform and turn it into something that leaves a real mark.